We have to make a decision by the end of the podcast as to whether or not he is on the run from the law for stealing the Grand Theft Auto 6 or streaming a Nuzlocke.
We don't know.
Which could it be? Oh, it's impossible.
Massive crimes. The Masters Corporation is being investigated for. Also, a win quote that implies some dirt involving Kimberly's dad. I think he's like,
Sure.
you don't want to know about this, kid. Stop asking questions.
I would love it so much if like you go through Ken's story mode and it turns out he was like involved in some kind of NFT racket.
Yeah, I mean the Masters Corporation. There's a lot of things, and if you want to take this to the modern day, there's a lot of ways that a company could go down. Yeah. There's definitely a whole corporate subplot to Ken Gaiden that involves business meetings. That we can just
I love it.
Mm-hmm, you can let your brain fly on that one.
Thank you.
Yeah. So no, Street Fighter 6 news is hot and popping. There's a
There's a lot of everything news.
I thought we were gonna just get the hey, here's the brief little World Tour trailer,
Here's
and
PGS.
and oops, let's just accidentally show off every character in the game. Which, you know what? That's, like I said, that's the kind of, after the leaks happen, you kind of do that. That makes sense. You just soft acknowledge it, and then you still haven't shown off gameplay. You still haven't shown off trailers.
Still have reveals.
Every reveal for each one of those cast members is still going to be exciting, but we're just going to, head it off at the pass and show you the screenshot. And that allows them to do something like show you the intro to World Tour, which is that little spoken word beat that was pretty sick.
It's pretty good.
I like that a lot. Someone said Street Fighter World Tour intro directed by Woolie. And I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It was pretty nice. Very, soulful, very chill, like splash graphics, fun ideas, and a nice way to set up the tone for the single player mode.
Yeah, we gotta we'll get to our weeks after this, but Street Fighter
Sure,
is Street Fighter. Yeah. So overwhelmingly, so this game's been in development for a long time. I remember hearing about this game coming out like 3 years ago. They've been working on it a lot, which was not what happened with 5. And every single thing they show is a direct counterplay to the sparsity of content that 5 had. Hey, do you want single player content? Here's not just a story mode. Here's a character creator open world fucking entire ass Virtual Quest video game. Did you want stupid gimmick shit? Here's a bunch of stupid fucking gimmick battles. You're getting attacked by barrels and bowls and shit. Do you want an online thing? Here's your big fancy online thing from the ground up. Do you want something that you don't know that you want? Yeah, fuck it. Here's an entire Capcom arcade collection just over to the side.
Now
over here.
Capcom presents the de-onification of Street Fighter.
It feels like a Smash Brothers game.
There's a lot going on, and the World Tour, now that we're seeing a feature list of just how wacky and crazy that's going to get, go hang out with the people, do all the stuff. Yeah, man, that looks like it's going to be a fun mode. It looks like it's going to be a fun way to just run around. Oh, there's the new generation bonus stage basketball ring, basketball court. Let's go fucking play there and then have a fight. Then let's run down to Hagar Stadium. All that Metro City shit. Everything is looking like it's gonna be a proper wacky mode. Leveling up, I saw when looking at the character creator there. There's levels, so you're gonna absolutely have that. It's a proper sink your time in and just whatever you do for the love of God. Please keep playing this game, even if you're not fighting.
I think the craziest part of it is hey, like Super Turbo and Vampire Savior are visible
Mm-hmm.
in
On
that
the
arcade
cabinets.
collection. And I think the absolute most feature-rich, insane thing I've seen in a fighting game of all time is, hey, while you're waiting for a match, why not play some Vampire Savior?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It,
Like,
it and it
like fuck training mode. Do you
now
want to play Super Turbo while you wait for your matches of SF6? Here you go.
it's gonna be limited to some degree. There's no way they're gonna sell you a collection and then also give you everything here. But yes, that's like Smash Brothers. Here's the legacy. I think the craziest thing is the fact that Blanka might not be a charge character anymore.
No, that's that. No. That's definitely going to be remember, this is the easy operation
Doesn't
control
matter.
method.
You have to make a charge for the move to be fair. So Blanka has had easy operation inputs before in, well, not in recent games. Like for example, when you go back and you play the current Legacy collection with like VSAV and ST on it, if you do the shortcut inputs for Blanka, it automatically makes you store a charge. So you can't have a charge character do a walking forward sonic boom. It breaks the game. It's not meant for them to be that way unless you balance them around it. When you're seeing him in neutral, you see him go from standing still to a straightforward ball, and then you see him going from the toy cross up to a hop into a rainbow roll. And both of those should not be possible without a
You
charge.
know what? You're totally right. And I'm like, maybe it's not just the easy operation thing. Maybe it is just because Blanka having a little electric fuck toy
Mm-hmm.
to throw down,
Mm-hmm.
like he is now, like it's like mechanics are great. If Blanka changed not at all, literally nothing at all from 5, except for the fact that he can throw his little electric toy on the fucking screen. That character goes from a traditional charge character to a completely nonsensical setup, shenanigans,
Okay.
fucking cross up,
Everyone
bull, like,
everyone has shown extreme concern about the fact that Blanka has a bunch of Blanka-chan toys, which he can set up now. Of course, it's a two-step process. One is throwing the toy out. Two is electrifying it, right? And you have to spend a resource to get any variation because a normal electricity makes it walk forward slowly. It's like a can from Birdie with extra steps.
yeah.
If you do EX, you spend a bar, then it hops up and down. And then if you spend a super, it'll fly upward diagonally, right? So, one, you got to spend something. Two, he only gets 4 of them.
That's plenty, man.
There's only 4 in the little Blanka-chan times 4 meter under his life bar. So you're not going to get to do that a ton, right? For all we know, that's 4 per match. There might not be even a restock, like Kimberly with the spray paint.
I think, by the way, that Blanka Chan becoming part of Blanka's character is maybe the best thing that Street Fighter has ever done in its entire history.
Fantastic branding, right? He's been wearing some busted up pants for years. Okay, so he switched them for overalls. He shaved the sides. He became way more of a he's kind of got like a redneck vibe going on with the mullet. And when you check out the portrait on for him on StreetFighter.com, like the official one, I like the energy of just like that the kind of it's Shinkiro's Blanka art, right? He's got that semi-dignified face while still being wild. But the whole thing is that, one, gameplay-wise, he's got this limited setup thing. So yes, if you see the footage of him, he grabs the Blanka toy, it bounces on the ground, and then you can send it forward while you cross them up, right? He also seems like he doesn't charge, so he just does a straightforward Blanka ball. And now he has a jump back, aerial, downwards, dive kick Blanka ball, which is crazy shit, right?
Come on, stop.
Now, what's the deal? Why would he be this crazy? Well, here's what I think. You know what no footage has shown at all whatsoever? None of it, including the round, all of it. He never does an up ball.
Oh.
I think the cost of all of this re-kitting that he's getting is because they took up ball away from him.
Up ball is so good, though.
It's one of the most important things ever, and I think they took it away. I can't find a
I'll do it.
single instance of it. I'm looking anywhere. There's no move list out yet. There's 3 clips. There's the World Tour clip. There's the extended little like here's what we did to him, and then there's the matches they played. And none of
For
those
those of you,
3.
by the way, who don't know what an up ball is, it is a body projectile that goes in the upper right or upper left corner of the screen. It's like a Shoryuken, but for Blanka.
Yes, so up ball is exactly. It's Blanka's Shoryuken move. It's charge down for 2 seconds, up and kick, and he'll do a ball that like flies upwards and knocks you out of the air. And it became his most important move.
It's super good.
It's a reversal.
Any game it's in, it's crazy fast.
Yes. So I haven't seen any footage of it. Therefore, I suspect that they took that away in order to give him this down aerial dive kick ball and also make him a non-charge character. I suspect that's what we're getting. Beyond that, Dalsim looks fucking cool.
Dawson Dawson's existence with these new systems, like even in the trailer, they're like, what if Dawson hit you with a counter hit from full screen with his fucking kick? Well, you could get in there. You can now just get all the way and just crawl your ass all the way across the screen during hit stun.
Dalsim existing with this new aesthetic is actually the best implementation of it yet, because one, when you parry with him, he gets this, like, the whole screen goes dark and everyone kind of glows with fire. But for him, if you check it out, his head glows with enlightenment, and you see like multiple Buddha palms beneath him. Kind of like, they look like Buddha palms almost, you know. I mean, it would probably be more apt for it to be Shiva, but and like he has this really sick, like, enlightened pose of like, I called out your attack and I'm parrying it, and now you're not gonna like what comes next, you know. And then you get the shot of him saving your character in World Tour from getting trampled by an elephant. So where he puts the one finger underneath the elephant foot and then pauses, and like you get that glow. So good.
And then they finally did it. They gave him a Luffy / Star Platinum punch rush for his super.
Yep. Gamu Gamu no whatever it's called. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. He does the big old stretchy kagatakoi, you know, and like you got all that. Honda just maximum sumo again, even further.
Yeah.
He's got they didn't take away any of the stuff they gave them in Street Fighter V either. So he's got the buff that makes him do an actual 100 hand slap to you. He's got a launcher, he's got the salt. All that shit is there. So yeah, like everyone is kind of, and like with Dalsim as well, they gave him everything. So they gave him in Street Fighter V, Dalsim changed drastically to become a character that like could do more in the air, but they took away his headbutt drills, the Yoga Mummy, and they took away his ability to do a straightforward Yoga Fire unless it was an EX Fireball. Now he has the ability to do both straightforward fireballs as well as the arc ones that he used to be able to do. And then he can do all the drill kicks as well as the Yoga Mummies with his head. So he has all the different air trajectories back. They're giving everyone everything. Ken has all the crazy kicks, and then he has extra crazy kicks, and he has EX crazy kicks into new kicks. Like, they're just letting you have all of it. Yeah. And I suspect that the idea behind it is give everyone the most complete toolkit you can, even like working in their V skills for free, and then parries will still be parries.
I need to see what Geef and the other grappler actually have, because I'm looking at Blanka and fucking Dalsim's nonsense, and I'm like, I don't want to live in this fucking world as a grappler. Like,
I mean,
Dalsim's throwing fireballs in upwards diagonal lobs. He's got full screen. Like, what? I better have Green Hand back.
I mean, listen, here's what, if you're looking at every one of the other characters, which all the 8 World Warriors have been revealed so far except for Geef, right?
Yeah.
So of the entire original cast, what you'd have to look at and see is they all got everything they ever had, and then some new shit too. plus a little an easy launch confirm into a level 1 super as well. So Geef is going to get everything he's ever had, then a couple new things, and then an easy launch confirm into a level 1 super.
I want Banishing Flat. You know, I was never the biggest fan of Banishing Flat back in the SF2 days.
Mm-hmm.
The input's a little strange and all that. And then 4, it was just like the craziest thing in the world, just like his combo machine and his fireball, anti-fireball stuff. And then 5 comes out like, you know, oh my god, I need Banishing Flat back so fucking bad. I don't want to live in a goddamn world without Banishing Flat.
You're gonna get Banishing Flat Green Hand in the form of a knockdown. You're gonna get it non-knockdown. You're also gonna get the flex and walk from 5.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
maybe not the spin, like the suck in.
You're gonna get that for sure. They didn't take away anyone's tools, dude. Everyone still has all their 5 stuff. You're not only gonna get the vortex suck in, you're gonna get the kick counter as well, which he got as his as a later on VT2, you know. So or VS2 rather. So like yeah, you're getting all the things. You're gonna get Air SPD, and then some new shit. You know, maybe the dance kicks that he did from
oh my god, that's been a long time.
Pocket Fighter EX? And EX he did the stomp. Yeah, maybe, but you're getting it all.
That's strange, man.
Then yeah, in World Tour we got to see a little bit of the intro where Luke introduces you to your rival, and yes, he's gonna just like Luke. Okay, it's interesting because there's shots of him like in the background kind of cheering the fight on, and as he becomes more of a silhouette, the weird synthol hands become more of a problem. Like I feel like the further away the more of an outline he becomes, the more the juiced up, you know, forearms are weird. But he's around. He's your coach.
Don't look at Luke ever.
And he introduces you to what was the character's name? There's a rival that's a World Tour rival that has got like a spiky kind of cool hair with like a little like 2 little ponytails to it.
Looks cool.
Mm-hmm. Bosch, there you go.
Bosch,
who reluctantly shakes your hand. Yeah, and you know, I get the impression that like you're gonna run around, you're gonna meet the World Warriors in World Tour, you're gonna learn moves from them in their given respective areas, or you're gonna run over to the big Hagar Stadium, you're gonna play multiplayer ranked there on the cabinets, or you're gonna go to the shop and you're gonna spend your fight money on tons and tons and tons of cosmetics, and that'll keep you coming back. And if Capcom was gonna play it cool, they should absolutely confirm that your fight money from Street Fighter V carries over. That would be
completely insane.
They wouldn't, but it would be really cool if they did.
You're nuts.
I know, but
you're nuts for even considering it.
It would be so cool if they did that. You know, I don't expect it at all.
It'd be cool if they just gave me $1 million and a new car too.
Well, it represents currency from like, you know, from playing the game ultimately. But yeah, there's no way they would. All things considered, though, if you can still purchase things by playing and spending the time and having that whole economy work out, you know, that then great, that'll be cool. But it is a World Tour mode in a full-priced game, so don't be fucking stupid about it. Obviously, let's you know.
I am very excited for the CBT in 3 weeks, and getting to see their built from the ground up again netcode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then like system-wise, we saw a little bit of like we saw like 2 not drive cancels, whatever, the focus attack. We saw them clash, you know, when you sync them together. There's one shot of it looks like Blanka doing a coward crouch, and then he drive cancels it into like a forward dash into a crouching medium kick, and he looks like he's wave dashing forward. It's insane. I don't know if like that's gonna be unique to him because of his coward crouch, but like it's like right after the clip of Blanka and Ken clashing their focus attacks, you see Blanka do like, it looks like a wave dash into a crouching medium kick, and I'm just like, that's nuts if you're letting him do that. So yeah, people are getting hands on with the build as well. That is, I think it's only got Ken and Guile in it, like not the 3 characters they've announced, and so we're seeing some footage of like what Ken is like in depth, and yeah, man, it just feels like give everyone everything, and then learn how to parry, and that's how you deal with the problems of everyone having everything.
I could do that. I could relearn how to parry. Maybe I can't. I'm old now.
Well,
I'm a lot older. I'm a lot older than the last time I learned how to parry.
You're old, but if you parry correctly, you have a full second to do something.
I like that.
The game stops to say, you parried. What do you want to do? Like, it gives you so long to choose your next action. You know, including just doing a focus attack, getting a crumple, and then, you know, doing a bread and butter. So, like, that'll probably become the automatic thing. Is like, I don't know what to do. Let's just go for a crumple and then figure it out. So yeah, real interesting with the Street Fighter 6 info. What else did they do? They dropped all the names of the characters on Twitter as well.
I'm shocked. I'm surprised they showed off so many characters. Were there any new characters that we didn't know about?
I mean, officially, all of them. But yes.
I really actually love that they just went ahead and was like, fuck it.
Yep, that's what you got to do. And what's fun, too, is like some of the little, every time a character gets announced, you're seeing like, here's their stupid game face buttons of Blanka being like, like making all the reactions. Jury staring you down before the fight, and what just came out now, which is hilarious, is Jury has a win pose for round 1 or so, where she goes ha 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 ha, and then
I saw.
Yatta! And then just starts laughing to herself like.
I love it.
Stupid
Jury's
Chun-Li.
the shitbaggest.
Yeah,
it's weird because Jury is more Go than Go because Virtua Fighter characters are not allowed to have personalities.
But it's not just her. Don't forget Luke and Hadouken.
Yeah.
You know, so it seems
Yeah,
like
you throw fireballs, old man. That's cool. It is cool, Luke.
new characters shitting on the old is the order of the day. Hadouken.
It's a cool thing to do.
I would like official acknowledgement of all the things that your cousin used to call Street Fighter moves over the years. Everything ranging from all Yukin to Madukin to tight Tadukin. Tight Tadukin.